today when I was browsing through the internet, which I usually do on a regular day basis, I managed to find something really weird. Apparently, according to the Urban Dictionary, shonen is a type of genre that appeals to male audiences between the ages of 7 and 13. I found this funny. Here's why. Let's just say that shonen is my favorite genre. I know, surprising, huh? For whatever reason, I have always found the cheesiness and clichédness of shonen quite appealing. Which goes to say, this might ruin my credibility as a reviewer, but remember guys, I'm human too. Shonen is a genre that most famous anime and manga titles fall under. It also has earned the name epic beyond belief or overrated to no end, depending on who you speak to. I, however, fall under a little bit of both, because you love something doesn't necessarily mean you ignore all its flaws. Here's what I mean. Shonen series such as Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z are the biggest titles of shonen today. Even people who know nothing of anime know of one of these 4 shows because they are so vastly popular in America and it's usually most people's gateway. As you can probably already guess, I'm a female and not giving away personal info or anything, but I'm older than 13 for sure, and I love shonen, more than most guys I would imagine. There's a bit of background with me and shonen. When I was 12 or 13 years old, I remember sleeping over at my friend's house who owned all 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z on DVD. I had seen Kai airing on TV at the time and was very much curious to see what it was about, and wouldn't you know it, by episode 4 I was hooked. I couldn't stop thinking about it, just how different and cool it was. How it was by all means the best thing I had ever watched, and I simply became obsessed. I went out to buy seasons 7 through 9 first for whatever reason, and GT and watched all the beginning episodes on Kai. I recorded them, watched them over and over again to sleep. Soon after, I got sucked into the fanfiction and I slowly grew to learn what anime was all about. So needless to say, I was a DBZ fangirl, and I'm not gonna lie, still am to this day. I still own all my DVDs and I'm currently writing fanfiction, but it's different now than it was back then. It was something new. I got sucked into shoujo soon after, and for a while kinda ditched shonen, after I read and watched Inuyasha. But no matter how many anime I've watched, there's just something that always brings me home when it comes to shonen series. Now here's my likes and dislikes in shonen. First, shonen was my first genre of anime, and hence I was able to watch it without using my brain and just got to enjoy it to its full potential, without a little voice in the back of my head telling me how cliche and silly it was. Second, shonen possesses a variety of genres that can intermix really well. Third of all, just how lengthy and drawn out they are. I know a lot of people consider that to be a flaw, but you see, that's just the thing. With Dragon Ball Z, I never wanted it to end. And to know there were movies and stories and merchandise and games and etc., the show never felt like it ended. Fourth, just how epic and in-your-face the morals are. Subtly in its own right is better in a story, but there is something about heroic speeches and constant pauses in battle that make the climatic ending all the more enjoyable. Last but not least, my favorite thing about shonen is the characters. Yeah, the characters in any shonen you watch has a very large character cast and even carbon copies of other anime characters, but they still have unique traits about them. Plus, these characters get spoiled with development if the writer does it right and provides a lot of potential for them the longer the story goes on. Screen time is plentiful, and being with your favorite character every step of the way is probably the most fun you can have watching it. I do, however, realize how many flaws, like bland, stereotypical, or cliche characters have. Plot armor to the extreme, whenever Goku's pants are made out of, awkward fight scenes where characters go into flashback mode while the villain just stands patiently, long fight scenes, filler episodes, lengthy unintentional boring episodes, and many more. Shonen is taken very seriously by its fans, but it's hard to tell if the treatment is the same by its writers. Not to mention not to be feminist or anything, but that 9 times out of 10, the female characters are whiny, loud, and obnoxious tsunderes who beat on the main character just for some cheap comic relief, or as used as fan service. Hey guys, it's Sophia Blood. I didn't record this ahead of time or have any script or anything, so this is just me talking about the channel real quick. I'm a mixture of both a fan and a critic, so my channel is going to mainly consist of that sort of thing. I'm very much into yaoi and visual novels and stuff, but on the other hand, I'm also into very intellectual, deep-thinking animes, like psychological stuff, so you're going to get a mixture of both anime reviews and little blogs that I like to put up and stuff. I do a mixture of a lot of things, and I'll probably expand my channel and do way more things on it, but for now I'm probably just going to do top 10s, anime reviews, maybe short videos talking about something, like a character or something, little rants here and there. But for the most part, I am very expanded in what I do. The main thing that I do is watch anime. I watched over 100 anime, from OVAs to yaoi to yuri to just regular psychological horror. I watch it all, and I very much loved almost every anime that I've ever watched. It's very rare that I hate an anime because I very much think about it, and I'm not a very judgmental person, so I kind of just, whatever, that's what you do, that's what I do. There's a lot of things that I do, and man, I'm talking so much. But yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more about me, or get to know about me, I'd like to get to know about you. So if you want to put some questions down in the comments, or comment on how I'm doing, or make some suggestions, I really appreciate it. Criticism is always welcome. So yeah, if you put some questions down in the comments below, when my channel expands, I'll try to get back to those. I'll just write them down in a document, get back to them later, and analyze them, and try to answer them the best way I possibly can. Again, this is Sophia Live. I'm very glad that you decided to watch my video and check out my channel, and hopefully I get to see you guys more often. Thank you.